Imagine boarding a private jet that makes zero noise, releases zero emissions, and doesn't burn a single drop of fuel. No roaring engines, no fumes, just pure, clean power and a whisper-quiet takeoff that feels like the future unfolding right before your eyes. Welcome to the dawn of aviation's next big revolution, the world's first all-electric private jet. And in 2025, it's finally ready to take flight. This isn't science fiction anymore. For decades, private jets have been the symbol of luxury, exclusivity, and convenience, but also of environmental guilt. That's all about to change, because now, one company is rewriting the entire rulebook of air travel. Their goal? To create a jet that's not only luxurious and fast, but also entirely electric. And what they've built might just change aviation forever. So how did we get here? Let's rewind a bit. Electric flight has always sounded impossible. Airplanes require massive amounts of energy, and batteries, even the most advanced ones, have never been light or powerful enough to get a plane airborne for long distances. But technology doesn't wait for permission. Over the last few years, battery density has improved dramatically. Lightweight composite materials, advanced aerodynamics, and AI-assisted flight systems have all come together to make something truly extraordinary. An electric jet that's not just a prototype, but a fully functional aircraft ready to take on the skies. Meet the Elysium E1000, the jet that's turning heads across the aviation world. Designed by a team of aerospace engineers and backed by a group of Silicon Valley investors, this jet represents the perfect blend of luxury and innovation. On the outside, it looks sleek futuristic curves, a seamless carbon fiber body, and no visible exhaust, but the real magic is hidden beneath its shell. Instead of conventional jet engines, the E1000 is powered by twin electric fans Whisper, quiet turbines fed by a bank of solid-state batteries. Each motor delivers instant torque, giving the jet an incredibly smooth takeoff. There's no lag, no engine warm-up, no deafening noise, just instant power. From the moment the pilot hits the throttle, the E1000 glides forward like it's on rails. It can reach cruising speeds of over 400 miles per hour and cover up to 600 miles on a single charge. That's perfect for regional flights, Los Angeles to San Francisco, New York to Washington, or London to Paris, all without burning a drop of jet fuel. And it's not just the performance that's impressive. Step inside, and you'll see why this aircraft has been called the Tesla of the skies. The interior is pure elegance, minimalist, bright, and quiet. The absence of traditional engines means the cabin is eerily peaceful. You can actually have a conversation without shouting. There's ambient lighting that adjusts with altitude, touch, panel controls, panoramic smart windows that can tint automatically, and even a personal climate bubble for each seat. Every detail feels designed for the future. Now let's talk about what really makes this jet revolutionary: its brain. The E1000 isn't just electric, it's also smart. The onboard AI monitors everything from airflow and battery temperature to pilot workload and turbulence. It can predict issues before they happen, reroute power between systems, and even assist in autonomous takeoff and landing. Think of it as a co-pilot that never sleeps and never makes mistakes. But here's the part that's truly fascinating. This aircraft charges like your phone, just on a massive scale. Using ultra-fast charging stations installed at select airports, the E1000 can go from 0 to full charge in just 35 minutes. The company behind it has partnered with green energy providers to ensure that the power comes from renewable sources like solar and wind. That means when you fly in this jet, your carbon footprint is effectively zero. No emissions, no guilt, no compromise. Of course, this kind of innovation doesn't come cheap. The estimated price tag, around $10 million. But compared to the tens of millions traditional jets cost and the ongoing expenses of fuel, maintenance, and engine overhauls, the E1000 might actually save money in the long run. Electric propulsion means far fewer moving parts, lower maintenance, and a much longer lifespan for key systems. Pilots and operators could potentially cut operating costs by 60 to 70% per flight. That's massive, and the timing couldn't be better. Around the world, countries are tightening emissions regulations and pushing for cleaner forms of transportation. The automotive industry has already gone electric, and now aviation is following suit. Major manufacturers like Airbus and Boeing are also testing hybrid systems, but this, a fully electric, luxury private jet ready for production, is the first of its kind. It's not just innovation, it's leadership. So what does this mean for travelers? Imagine flying from Los Angeles to Vegas in complete silence, sipping your coffee while your jet silently slices through the clouds. No fuel smell, no vibration, no guilt, just pure comfort and efficiency. And when you land, your jet charges while you're in your meeting or enjoying your getaway. By the time you're ready to return, it's fully powered and ready to go again. Beyond comfort and sustainability, there's also the emotional impact. For years, the private jet industry has been seen as wasteful and elitist. But now, with electric aviation, that image is shifting. The ultra-rich who want to travel in style can finally do it responsibly. Some analysts even predict that electric jets will become status symbols of a new kind, not just power and wealth, but also conscience and progress. And it doesn't stop there. The company behind the E1000 is already testing a larger Model 1 that could carry up to 12 passengers and double the range. Their long-term vision is to make electric flight accessible to regional airlines, air taxis, and even emergency medical services. Think about it. Quiet, affordable, zero-emission air travel connecting cities in minutes instead of hours. That's a future worth chasing. But of course, no innovation comes without challenges. Battery technology, while improving fast, still has limits. The E1000 can't yet cross oceans or fly long-haul routes. Charging infrastructure needs massive expansion. And like any new technology, adoption will take time. There's skepticism among traditional pilots, safety regulators, and even customers who are used to the roar of an engine as reassurance. But that's how all revolutions start: small, uncertain, and a little intimidating. Then, one day, they just become normal. If you think back to the early days of electric cars, people laughed at the idea. They said batteries would never replace gasoline, that range anxiety would make them useless. Fast forward a decade, and now electric cars dominate the luxury segment and are rapidly taking over the mainstream market. The same story is now unfolding in the sky. What Tesla did for cars, this jet is about to do for aviation, and the implications go far beyond luxury. Imagine commercial flights powered by renewable energy. No noise pollution, no carbon emissions, airports surrounded by greenery instead of smog, cleaner skies, quieter cities. It's not just about flying differently, it's about redefining what progress means. So the next time you hear someone say the sky's the limit, remember that limit is being rewritten right now. The Elysium E1000 might not be carrying hundreds of passengers yet, but it's proving something far more powerful, that sustainability and luxury can coexist, that innovation can be beautiful, and that the future of flight doesn't have to cost the earth. And perhaps one day soon, when you look up and see a sleek, silent jet gliding across the sky, you won't be hearing engines, you'll be hearing progress. So, what do you think? Would you take a flight in an all-electric jet? Do you believe this is the future of private aviation, or just another passing trend? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think. And if you enjoyed exploring this glimpse into the future of air travel, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next deep dive into the world of luxury innovation. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep looking up.